Hi DC, hello, welcome. If you're out there, just adjust my camera a little bit. There we go. I hope you're doing good today. It's nice to train with you, even though I can't see you. I'm looking forward to the next couple of weeks of giving you some good workouts. I hope you've already tried out the first one, which I put on YouTube. When was that? Monday already. All right, but today is a live session. All right, I'm not going to do this every time, but I thought maybe to kickstart the week that we'd go live and hopefully get you a little motivated to try out some of the other workouts as well. All right, so today, like I said in the description on my post yesterday, we're going to start out with some mobility training, loosen up a little bit. We use it as our warm-up, but also has a lot of other benefits than just warming up. And then after that, I've got a good whole body workout for you to try out. So I hope you're ready for that. I hope you've got lots of energy and you're feeling strong. Let's see. I can't see you anyway, so if you're not strong, then you can just sit on the couch. Whatever. All right, so mobility to start us off. We're going to do 4 different movements. You don't need any equipment, but it can be nice to have a mat or something to put on the floor. All right? You decide on that one. Okay, so first one. I'm going to put my mat down here. So our first one today is a 2-part movement. We're going to go into a deep squat, and we're also going to do what's called thread the needle, okay, which is a nice yoga-like movement. Okay, so what I want you to do is to start off in a nice deep squat, okay? Get your whole foot on the floor, go as low as you can. That's different from person to person. Now from here, I'm just going to walk forward till my knees are on the floor. Then I'm going to take this hand and go between my other hand and my knee. So I'm stretching through one side, stretching through the other, and then I'm going to push back into my deep squat. Okay, and we're going to repeat this 5 times. All right, so join with me now, guys. Let's go forward onto your knees, stretching through. Get your head close to the floor. Pulling up again, stretch the other way. And then push back into a deep squat. Make sure your heels get on the ground. Let's go again, forward. Stretch to the side. To the other side. Really try and pull out to the side. And walk back. Alright, I'm going to show you from the side. Let's go again, guys. Walking forward, knees on the ground. Pull through, reach far to the side. Other side. Pushing back into a deep squat. One more time. Let's go forward. Stretch. Other side. Stretch. Pull it back. And rest there. Good. I forgot to say, guys, if you've got any questions or comments or whatever, fire them away. Hopefully I'll be able to see them on the screen. Okay. Exercise number 2. We're going into a high pyramid position. It's another 2-part one. Let me show you the whole thing. I go up high with my hips. I'm going to reach through and twist my body through the gap here. Do the other side. Twist. And then I'm going to drop my knees and I'm going to squeeze my shoulders and push them a couple of times. Okay? Then I'm going to lift up again. Go through it, reach and pull. Try and straighten your legs a bit. Pull, come down, squeeze, push, squeeze, push. We're going to do 2 more times of this. Reach, reach, coming down, squeeze, push, squeeze, push. One more time, guys. Lift up high, reach through, really stretch out back of the legs, pull it through your back. Down to a crawl position, squeeze and push the shoulders. There you go. That's exercise 2. So if you're doing this not live, feel free to pause it, take your time with these movements, breathe nice and steady with it. Okay, number 3. Shin box or 90-90 position. I've got 90 degrees at my knees. My feet are both on the floor as are my knees. Okay? Free up your hands. Flip your knees over to the other side. And then we flip them back again. Okay, and we're going to add to that by leaning over this leg here. Spreading my arms to the side, up to here, over, there. Okay? So just like this, side to side. Breathing out as I go forward over it. And again, we're going to do 10 of these all together. So again, if you're following on, not live, just count to 10, 5 to each side. I think I've got one more, maybe. And relax when you've done those. One thing you'll quickly learn is that I can't count. So do your own counting. I recommend that. All right. Then our last of these 4 mobility exercises requires a little bit more core strength. It's called a plank scorpion. Now I get into a low plank position, elbows under shoulders, and I'm going to lift my hips up to here. Now what I'm going to do is bend one knee. I'm going to lift that leg up high. I'm going to pull it over to the side as much as I can, and then I'm going to straighten it round back to the start. And then I can do the other side. Lift, go over, and swing it round. And I'm doing that without lifting my elbows off the floor. So I'm keeping this completely flat on the floor whilst my leg goes over, then swings back round to the start. 10 of these, 5 to each side. Minimum break. Yeah, that's right, minimum break. Okay, so plank position, bend one leg, lift it up first, then I go over and swing round. That's 1. And 2. If you're short on space in your apartment or your house, then just do the same side 5 times in a row, then give yourself some space for the other side. Feel this one in your sides. Good. Got a couple more. Get as far over to your side as you can. 2 more times. And rest. Woo! All right, that gets you nice and warm. Okay, so we got the 4 exercises there. We're going to give them one more time. Okay, so the first one was the deep squat and the thread the needle. So let's give that a try. Back into a deep squat position. We'll walk forward. Remember, we're doing 5 repetitions of this little sequence. Pull through. Push back, deep squat. Go again. To here. Stretch. Stretch. Push back into a deep squat. Yeah, nice and low in that deep squat, but of course it's individual. Keep your breathing nice and steady. So the reason for going into a deep squat is just to get those ankles a little bit more warm, get the knees having to work a little bit last time through. Yes, and relax there. Okay, exercise number 2. Remember, we're lifting up through your hips nice and high. Through here, we're going to reach to my left hand to my right leg, pull through this gap, switch around, pull through there. Then I drop my knees down and squeeze my shoulders 2 times. Scapular push-up, that's called. Here we go again. Pull. Pull. Down into a crawl position. 2 of these. Up again. We're going to do this 2 more little rounds. 1, 2. 2 times with the shoulders. And the final time through this one. Pull, pull, and 2 with the shoulders. Pull and push and relax there. All right. Number 3 out of 4. Back to the shin box. Remember, knees and feet should be on the floor separately, not on top of each other. Okay? They should all make contact with the floor. Spreading and leaning over this leg. Flip the legs over. Spread and lean. Really great one for your hips. Also nice for your back as well. Doesn't directly stretch your back, but by loosening off muscles around your hips, it will help tension in your back if you have some. Good. This is number 5, I think. 6. Remember to breathe out as you go forward and over. 7 done. 8. 2 more times, 1 to each side. Try not to move your feet while you do these ones. And relax. When I say don't move them, they can flip over, just don't change position. Alright, plank scorpions 10 times, 5 to each side. Okay, so into a low plank position. Strong pushing away from the floor. Bend one leg, lift it up high. Go over to the side and round. Bend, lift, over and round. Remember, don't lift those elbows. A little bit like I just did. 3. Lift up first. Then go over to the side. 4. Get as far over as you can. 5. Yeah, keep going. Here's number 8. 2 more times. And last one. Good. Alright. So by keeping our arms like this and flat on the floor, then you focus the work on the lower back through the hips as well. Alright? Cool. That's our mobility little circle. Done. Woo! I can feel you getting excited about that one. Alright, here we go. So, we're into a little bit more of the tough stuff, the strength stuff. I've got a little combo for you to try out first. It's going to test your push-ups, and we're going to mix it with a leg exercise straight after. Okay, now here, I want you to watch this one first, and then give it a try. I'm going to move my mat. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into a child's pose. It's a yoga position here. Then I'm going to come forward and take a big step. So step forward my right leg to outside my right hand. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to swing it round in a big circle as I go down into a push-up and then drive back. Okay? If you're feeling strong, you can just drive straight up instead and back to here. Then I try the other side. Here, there, up and back. Okay? So by taking that leg round, what you're going to do is challenge your core a little bit more as you go down in the push-up. Okay, so let's try 6 of these push-ups. Okay, so stretching back here, big step forward, circle it round as I go down, and you can either push straight up or put your knees down and rock back. Let's go again. Here, big circle, and back. Number 3. Number 4 here, big circle. Get some width on that leg movement. Number 5, one more time. And rest. Good. Alright. For those that want an extra challenge, I'll give that to you on the next round. Okay. But exercise number 2 here is called a shrimp squat. There's a video on this on the YouTube channel. But level 1 you can do as a split squat. Okay, so if your legs are not feeling super strong today, this is the version to try. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, so we lift one leg, you focus on just going down, and then you use 2 legs to come back up again. Okay, so I'll show you that again, like that. 2 legs to come up. The hardest version for some of you to try, I lift this one back, I go down, I tap my knee, and then I drive back up again. Okay, so it's a single leg squat, or one variation of it. Okay, so we're going to do 6 reps on the same leg. Okay, I would recommend that most people try the second version, but it's up to you. Okay, I'm choosing my left leg. Here we go. 6 reps. Remember, this is the hardest version I'm trying. The middle version is this one, where we just go nice and slow, but help your leg on the way up. You can also just do a normal split squat. And 6. Okay, let's try the other side. Right leg. Lifting back, arms forward. If you can, if you've got the strength, you're trying to tap with the top of your kneecap. One more. And up there. 6. Good. All right. So, those are our 2. Let's go back to the push-ups. Now, if you want an extra challenge on this push-up, instead of going back to the child's pose each time, you're going to swing the leg round, then you swing the other leg forward as you come up again. Let me show you. So on the first one, I go to here, I go round and up. So now I'm in this position so I can start the movement again like that, okay? Let's try it out, guys. Even if you don't go all the way down, it's still a great one to try out. Okay, 6 push-ups. Let's go for it. Step forward, swing it round and up. Remember, it's completely okay if you don't go all the way down. Challenge yourself though. Good. And rest. Whew! That's a good one. If you're doing this not live, so you're rewatching this one, you want to add more reps or more rounds, go ahead and do that. Okay, shrimp squat, or single leg squat rather. On my left leg. Remember, you've got those 3 versions to try out. Here we go. Arms forward. Let's do it. This is the hardest version, just as a reminder. 2. The second hardest version, which I recommend you try, is with help from the other leg on the way up. Good, I think I got one more. Yes, okay, other leg. Remember, if it's a really tough one for you, then just do a split squat. Let's go, guys. 2, or alternatively, go for the tricky one. 3, 4, 5, keep your balance, and 6. Good. Rest. Take a break. Okay, now I'm just going to keep on pushing through these, but if you need to pause, take a pause. Alright, we're going to do one more round of the same. Okay, we're going to try out that harder version of the push-ups, and if you can, trying out the second or the third version of the squat that we just tried out. Okay, down to the floor. Here we go. Big circle with those legs. I'm going to face this way so you can check the technique this way as well. Ready? Let's go. Back to a child's pose. Big step forward. It goes round. Up to there. Knee up, foot up high. Circle it round. Circle the other way. Get some distance around that circle. Yeah, it's going to challenge your core muscles to take that foot out wide. Yes. And it's going to challenge those arms as well. Okay, I've lost count. We're going to do 2 more at least. And again. And rest. I'm just kicking stuff now. Alright. Yes. Squats. Okay, arms forward. Pick the leg up. Heading down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, last one, and 6. Let's try the other leg out. Arms forward. Oh, lost my balance there. Eyes forward will help. 2, 3, 4. Go on 2 more times. 5. And again. And 6. Whew. Nice. Okay. So both of those, of course, strength oriented. They're aiming to challenge your strength, not so much your heart rate, although that probably will shoot up. But these next ones that we're about to do is, yeah, that's going to get the tempo up a little bit. All right. So take a rest, have a drink of water. Because next up, we've got 3 exercises, but it's split into 4 because one is a single-sided exercise. It's going to challenge your core, it's going to challenge your legs, and it's going to get that heart rate up. Okay, the first one is a bear crawl. Now, with a bear crawl, the idea is we want to keep our back as flat and as straight and sort of moving around as little as possible. Okay, so I'm going to step forward with my right hand and my left leg, and then the opposite. So it's opposite arm to opposite leg. Small steps. This is what it looks like. I go here, knees just off the floor, tense up my stomach. I'm going to take 3 steps forward, 1, 2, 3 steps back. Like that, okay? So I'm trying to keep that flat line, not going up and down, twisting side to side, keeping it real steady. Knees just a few centimeters off the floor. They shouldn't be super high. Okay, that's the first one. I'm going to show you the second one and the third one before we just get into it, okay? Number 2, you might want your mat for this, but it's a crunch with your both, well, an atomic crunch is actually called, which sounds very exciting, okay? So, we go out here, you get your lower back pushed into the floor, we get your hands out here, and I'm going to go up to there, up, there, okay? What I want you to try and do is to keep some contact with your lower back onto the floor, okay? If your back starts to curve and I start to get some space between the floor and my back, then my stomach is a bit more stretched than it is active, okay? So if I keep my shoulders up, my ribs compressed towards my hips, then I can do it. If that's too tough, and it might be, especially after some tries, then what we can do instead is tense up here. Keep your arms to the side and try it like that, okay? Again, lower back pushed in the floor. Okay, exercise number 3, the last one. We start on one leg. What we're going to do is do a single leg deadlift. So my right leg goes back, my right hand goes forward, and then I'm going to add a hop to it, okay? So I'm going to go again. A powerful hop, okay? So I'm using that running-like motion. If your knees don't really like to hop, do it without the hop, but you can still do a powerful motion. Which way was it? This way. To here. Or even up onto your toe. And then the last one, of course, is doing it on the other side. Alright, so we're going to do, well, I meant to do it with time, but I've actually lost my timer. So we're gonna go for reps instead. We're going to go 10 times backwards and forwards with the bear crawl, okay? So, let's start down on the floor. Ready. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That was 1. And 2. 3 steps forward, 3 steps back. Small steps, especially on the way back. Don't get too excited with giant leaps. We've done 5. 6. 7. 8. Keep those shoulders strong. 9. 10. Brilliant. Okay. Onto your back here. Okay, 15 crunches. Here we go, team. Lower back onto the floor, stomach engaged, hands out here. Let's go. 1, 2. Finish in this bowl position, banana position. Each time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Over halfway. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Whew, nice. There's 15. Okay, standing up. All right. 8 times on one leg, 8 times on the other. Standing on my left leg, right hand goes forward, left leg goes back. Stretching. 1. Stand up. 2. 3. Powerful movement going up. 4. Use your arms. 5. Extend your body. 6. 7. 8. Oh yeah, 8. That was it. Okay, let's try the other leg. I'm on my right leg, so my left arm goes forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Powerful movement. Come on. 5, 6, 7. One more. And 8. Whew. Take a break. Unless you just sat on the couch watching this, then end the break. Or wait till tomorrow, whatever. Alright guys, so that was 1 round. We're going to do 2 more rounds to finish off this workout for today. So we've got the bear crawl, we've got the crunches, and we've got the single leg deadlift with a hop. Okay, that one is a really good one to practice if you want to get faster at sprinting, for example. That drive from the hip and the powerful knee movement up. Really good one. Okay, that's about enough break. Okay, bear crawl time. Remember, forward and back. Keep the stability through your core. Pushing forward with your shoulders. It shouldn't be like this, but forward. 10 times back and forward. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's 1. Like I said a few times, small steps. Good stuff, guys. Keep it going. 5 done. 6, 7, 8. Oh, sorry. 8 there. Keep going. Last one. And 10. Whew. Okay. Down to the floor. Crunches. 15 times. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't be afraid to try it with just your legs, but keep your stomach engaged. 5 more, I think. And rest there. Whew. That's a burn. Sweet, sweet burn. Okay. Single leg deadlift. Hops. Starting on my left leg. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Extend the body. Power up. We're doing 8 times. 2, 3. Push all the way through the floor with that standing, the standing leg. 2 more times. Remember, you don't need to hop if your knees don't like it. And 8. Okay, let's try the other leg. Extend the other arm. bring that arm up with it, okay? 2, 3, 4, 5. Kick that leg backwards. 6, 7. One more. And 8. Good. Time out. Take a break. Whew. Good. Okay. 2 rounds done. 1 to go. All right. Yeah. Hope your stomach's feeling great, guys. Those bear crawls and crunches tend to fire them up quite nicely. A few more deep breaths, and we're going to get straight into it. Yep. Okay. If you want, when you do this at home, it's 3 steps. So you start maybe with your right arm and left leg and do that each time. But maybe on the second round, you just start with your left arm and right leg and switch it up each time. Okay? That's up to you though. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Pushing hard into the floor with those shoulders. That's 3 done. 4. Remember to keep your knees close to the floor. 5. Small steps. 7. 8. 9. 10. Good. Okay. Onto your back. Last 10 crunches. Just before you start, remember you can, if you get your stomach engaged, low back in there, just focus on the knees, bringing them up, but a little movement from your stomach. 15 times. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Never letting your shoulders touch the floor. 5 more. Whew. And stop there. Good stuff, guys. Good job if you're staying with me here. All right. 8 on one leg, 8 on the other. We got this. Here we go. Extend and power. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 4. Dig into the floor. Power through all the way through your foot. 2 more times. Last one. Good. Okay, 1 more. Also, 1 more exercise. All right. Up. Use your arm, drive that knee up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 more. And 8. Whew. And relax. 3 rounds done. Brilliant stuff. Whew. There you go, guys. That's the workout for today. Bit of mobility to start you off. 4 exercises, 2 rounds of those. If you just want to do a mobility workout, you could do a couple more rounds, take it a little bit slower, maybe some more reps. Breathing is really important with mobility, so yeah, make sure that is included. But yeah, that workout part, 6 push-ups, you can always advance that if you're feeling strong. You can also not go quite as low if it's feeling tough. All right, with the shrimp squats, bear crawls, crunches, single leg deadlift, hops. It's a winner. All right, guys. Like I said at the start, I'm not going to be doing live training with you every time, but I thought to start this week off, then we'd go with it. But keep an eye out on the YouTube channel and on this Facebook page for more workouts to come. And there's also a running program that's I've just made that'll be uploaded soon as well. So if you want to start running, that's the one to go for. All right, guys. Have a great evening. Stay active. Stay happy. And I'll see you next time. All right. Thanks, guys.